Supernova Academy this season has brought us a brand new group of young heroes known as the Supernovas. And they're all training at this place, which feels like a mix of Stark Industries and Professor X's schools. Pretty cool around here, but the real deal is downstairs, where you'll find Season 3's new version of Black Markets called the Academy Tech Labs. There is a ton of loot locked behind rooms, and the giant letters on the doors actually mean something. You'll also spot letters in the top right corner of your screen, and they're all connected. It is your superhero rank, which resets at the start of every match, so as you get more eliminations, sprites or storm phases, you'll level all the way up from C to S+. Every time you rank up, you get 100 health and access to a new tier of loot. These are stored away in the new hero rank. The other ones downstairs are weapon caches, and with each level it marks your nearest unlock, so you can go straight there and loot up. In the B caches, you'll get rare items. In the S caches, you'll get yourself epics and legendary along every single power in the game. Boons have been repurposed to serve as superpowers for this season, and there are 4 of them depending on your rank. They are more powerful, and once you hit S tier, they even get bonus abilities. First, we have heightened senses, which marks players who attack you so you could easily see where they are. Then we have Speed Healer, which lets you get slapped for free if you sprint while healing. Stormaller is one of my favorites. It'll start giving you free shields whenever you're in the storm, and if you're S tier, it even gives you storm forecast abilities. Then finally we have Combat Acrobat, which simply reloads your gun every time you parkour, just in case you forgot to. You can find any of these powers all around the map in chests, academy stands and caches, but it's not just simple passive abilities that the superhero season has to offer. It's also brand new weapons. There's a new type of item called a hero item, and they each belong to a member of the Supernovas. We'll start with our Morgan Mist, our tier 100 skin, who has Shadow Bird powers. Her hero item is known as the Mist Gauntlets, and these fire a cone of damaging shadow energy at other players. And just like the other items I'm about to list, where you can mostly find these in hero caches and chests. Next up we have Killswitch, our page 9 skin. His whole person is being a precise shooter, which is why you can find his tracking visor around the map, which you can use it to scan nearby enemies and look at enemy footprints. Which is pretty cool actually, but to use this to its full potential, you have to pair it with Killswitch's other item, the dual revolvers. These have some of the coolest animations I've ever seen in a Fortnite weapon, and yet that's not even the best part. These could truly allow you to feel like you're in a movie thanks to the slow-mo mid-air button. Then we have Synthwave, the page 7 hero, who is using music and sound as powers, and fittingly, that means her item is called the Bass Boost. Rather than being an offensive weapon, this feels more like a defensive one. You can use it to jump insanely high with the bass jump or blast people far away with the bass wave. Now it doesn't do much damage, and it doesn't give enemies fall damage either, so I don't really see an insane use for it, but it is good for mobility. I'll dive into the rest of the heroes later because we got to talk about the main skin, Superman. That's right, he is back with another collab, and he's also the secret skin yet again. But with a twist. For the first time ever you can now get the secret outfit on day 1. All you need to do is get the 25 tier bundle in the shop, and they'll give you Superman an entire month early. Not only that, you could find him over at Supernova Academy as an NPC and ask him questions about the story and how he got here, but they could have just added Superman as an outfit. He has brought items along with him, and you'll get mythic laser eyes later this season, but there is a way to use the power early. All you need to do is track down the new Superman sprite. These adorable little guys, they might look innocent, but the second you pick them up, they'll start beaming people. It's still not my favorite part of this that belongs to a special item that looks like a dog treat. You can probably guess where it's going. I'm going to put this out, then we need to permanently ban the junk rift forever. This is a million times cooler. I just want to throw this down over and over again just to see Crypto the dog. I don't care if I get a kill with it now. We've talked a lot about the supernovas and all the good guys of the season, except who is the bad guy now? After all, Palpatine looked like he kind of got blown up into a million pieces. Well, that role has gone back to a familiar face. Daigo has returned from the spirit realm and is the most difficult boss of Season 3. You can find him at one of the brand new POI's Demon's Domain. It's a huge citadel, and let me warn you. Before you fight Daigo here, not only does he have a ton of health and power abilities, he has multiple phases. For defeating him, in return for your effort, you'll get a special medallion that decreases your reload time and gives you shield regeneration. You'll also get a mythic version of our latest LMG, the Spire rifle. Now these are all over the map and kind of look like a railgun, but don't be fooled, they have a ton of bullets in them. The whole purpose of this is to wipe out builds from a distance, and it works perfectly. Especially when you're holding the mythic enhanced version you just got from Daigo. Now while you're searching for all this stuff, like the Superman sprites, you might come across another little guy, the dash sprite. When holding this one, you can get 3 dashes that charge over time, and it's not just you who gets it. Anyone in the area, like your teammates, will also be given dashes. It's pretty cool. Now it still doesn't blow my mind as much as the Hyperburst pistol. I know the word Hyperburst is in the title. Yet when I picked this thing up, I was not expecting it to be this crazy. And it's not just the Academy and Diago's home that are the major ploy in Season 3. There's a third and final one that scratches the itch of anyone who loves places like Neo Tilted and Crime City. The city is called Utopia City and there are a ton of secrets here. From the giant portal that leads to the vault from Season 8, to the club with the no dancing sign I mentioned earlier, I seriously recommend exploring this place. I also recommend waiting for the middle island to spawn in. It has been so long since this place was updated, and at first glance, it does look exactly the same until you actually fly up here. That's when you'll notice that Shogun X is gone and replaced by a new boss called Core. She is Daigo's lieutenant for the season and is a pretty tricky battle. By that I mean she goes invisible and just jumps between each island sniping you from a distance. It's really not that difficult, and when you take her out, you'll get both of these things for yourself. First is the Shrouded Striker medallion, and it lets you permanently jump faster, further and higher. Not to mention while you're in the air, you're invisible. You'll even get a sniper rifle, the mythic Deadeye DMR, and just like Daigo's, this is a supercharged version of a brand new weapon. You can find the regular Deadeye DMR around the map, but it doesn't pack a punch as much as the mythic one. Does this version straight up beam people? It's also good for taking out a new type of mini-boss on the island. When you open the mini-map, you'll see these strange icons. When you check them out, you'll find Overlord spires. These are similar to the gorges from the Marvel season, except taking these guys out gets you a ton of hero rank XP and some amazing loot. There's even a small chance you'll find an unstable weapon here. And if you're wondering what that is, there are 3 new weapons that are basically Season 3's only exotics. Fortnite claims these are exclusive to S-tier caches and Academy Tech Labs. But like I said, there's a tiny chance of getting one from Overlord fires, so technically they lied, anyway. These are all insanely cool. There's the unstable yoink shotgun, and from the name it sounds weird, I know. But it makes sense. Basically, your first shot will literally yoink enemies towards you, and you also have the unstable voltage burst pistol, where the first and final shots of your gun give out shockwaves. And then finally the Frostfire shotgun sounds really cool, but actually this might turn out to be annoying. That's because with every landed shot it'll cycle between a pepper effect and a slowdown effect, so I guess that's why they're called unstable. Now let's talk about Season 3's other superheroes, including one you'll unlock instantly get the second you buy the Battle Pass. You'll be able to play as Robin. And I can't believe it took 7 years for this to happen. Then we have the meme skin of the season, Ziggy. Now this guy actually has a backstory thanks to the cinematic playing in the background. We know the shockwave of power is actually more. Jonesy is a suntan specialist, not camo. He's literally a chill guy who gets a little too relaxed. He has a set theme around mushrooms and leaves. So I think you could tell what epic we're going for. Then, we have Haley Sky, who's not just a super cheerleader but basically a Hulk. She's affected by the storm, transforming into a storm beast, and soon you won't even need the skin to do it. With her pom-poms becoming an idler later in the season, Light Rider is the only one I haven't mentioned now, and that's because her power isn't out just yet. But soon her reboot cubes will be something we could use as well. So that's right, it's not just cosmetics she's bringing this season. So now that every blaster has been vaulted from Star Wars, we need to get the loophole back on track. It can't all be new weapons, so Fortnite's brought back a bunch of classics from Chapter 6, so far for assault rifles. Not only is the Spire AR in, but you can now find the Fury AR back from Season 1. As for SMGs, you'll be able to pick up the Veiled Precision and Surge Fire SMGs, both making a return. And then we have shotguns. Obviously we loved the Java Blaster last season, but now everyone's happy to see the return to normal with the involving of the Sentinel and Twin Fire Auto shotguns. We're also very happy to see free items because right now there are 2 to claim just by watching streamers. If you're taking a break from grinding the new season, there is no better time to pull up a Twitch stream and earn yourself the Neon Retro Backbling and Neon Nightblade pickaxe. You literally only have to watch for like an hour. Another freebie you could get is only on Nintendo Switch too. If you picked up the new console like everyone else, all you have to do is log in and you'll be granted with the Wishing Star emote. If you don't have one, you'll just have to wait until it comes to the shop in 2026, but you won't have to wait to get a win right now. Hundreds of people have already unlocked it, but if you haven't, this is what the victory umbrella looks like. Like for the season, as usual, if you earn 50 points in a cup, later on you'll get a rank version of it too with extra styles. That's Season 3 on Fortnite, and remember to punch that subscribe button and smash that like button, and I'll see you in the next video.